If you are a brand new YouTuber and no one knows your face, it's your job to make sure that they start to know your face. It's your job to make sure that when your face comes down the timeline, that either people are going to be saying, oh, there he go, there she go, let me see what they posted. Or, oh, here he come, here she come. How do I block them? You still see it right there. You got to go up the ladder right there. I was like, you told me about the ladder before we got on the elevator. It's your job to make sure that when your face comes down the timeline, that either people are going to be saying, oh, there he go, there she go, let me see what they posted. Or, oh, here he come, here she come. How do I block them? Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am almost at my anniversary for being monetized here on YouTube. February of 2025 will make a year for me. And I must say that this last year has been wonderful. I have enjoyed every moment of it. I have enjoyed making videos that I make for you guys. I have enjoyed the communication between me and you. I have enjoyed all of the mentorships and all of those things and getting to know so many of you. And I've grown very close with a couple of you. And I just love this whole entire environment. But there are things for sure that I wish that I would have known before I started my YouTube channel. So you know we're about to talk about every bit of that. And I'm going to start off first with saying, listening to what other people say as far as monetization and the money that you can possibly make in your first month of YouTube is concerned. Listening to people talk about how much money they make on YouTube. I started off watching videos where people, all they did was talk about the money that they made when they first got monetized. I'm monetized, I'm excited, I got my first check, or I seen my first payment in analytics because I didn't get my check because I didn't meet the threshold. For those of you who don't know what that is, YouTube requires you to reach a certain threshold in order for you to get paid every month. So the threshold is at least $100. If you don't make $100, then you don't get paid for that month. And your money sits there in a little bank box, just waiting until the next following month. And hopefully when the next month roll around, you will have made enough that month to cap off the top of whatever you had left from the month before so that you could get your paycheck. So I already knew that this was going to be a slow boogie anyway. I was all right with that. I knew it was going to take me a minute to grow here on YouTube on this platform. I knew that. So I was expecting to not make any money for that first month. And I'm glad that it didn't turn out that way, but it did teach me a lesson. Don't listen to what other people are saying that they're making on YouTube on their first month or the month after or the month after that. Keep your eyes in your pocket. And that is my tip. Don't listen to what other people are saying, okay? My first month was $420, and this was before taxes. After tax, $377.03. So I have never, from day one, had to go a month without my pay. I get a deposit and through my Google AdSense into my bank account every single month from YouTube. So the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, not needing the perfect equipment. Now, I did do a lot of research to see about what type of equipment I was going to need for this and what type of equipment I was going to need for that. But of course, you already know I was still at the same time trying to keep from spending a lot of money. But I have bought 2 different types of lights. Sometimes I would set up in different places all throughout my place. And when I did, depending on where I set up at, would determine how much light I would have, because my place is shaded. So there's really no inside light. So all the light you see on me right now, no, there's no natural light in here like ever. I've bought a studio set of lights. I've bought several different tripods to use for my phone. I bought a little miniature 16 millimeter camera. I knew I didn't need all of that extra equipment. I just didn't realize that I was buying so much until I looked back on it. I was like, you done bought too much stuff for you to now, to this day, you're using the same main tripod, and you're taking most of your videos using your phone. Okay, I bought a camera for my laptop, didn't need it. And I realized that at the end of the day, it did not take all of that. And until I get to that place where my YouTube can take care of all of those different products, I'm gonna continue to use my phone and my tripod. So I learned from that mistake. Next thing is, growth will take time. I'm looking at 1,000, let's think about this now. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hours if you're gonna do long form videos. So I'm thinking 12 months, 365 days, a year. Like, it shouldn't be that hard to get 1,000 subscribers. It shouldn't be that hard to get 4,000 watch time hours if most of your videos are 8 minutes or longer. Okay. It was just that crazy thought in my head. See, I had forgotten that most people are going to watch what other people watch, and they'll skip all over you, even though you may be the one giving them the best information they could possibly get. And that is a tip for you guys, okay? Get your YouTube channel started. Get it up and going, because just because someone's not watching your videos does not mean your videos are not good. Like, make that make sense. How can your videos not be good if they ain't watched it? Nobody knows if it's good or not unless they watched it. And you might have done everything correctly as far as making sure that you set your videos up for everyone to be able to see it. But unless the right people, the people with the right mentality, come through and are not just following what other people are doing, and they see your title and they know, that sounds like a good video. And thank you guys. Thank all of you who have been here for me from the beginning, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. If it wasn't for you guys that looked at my title or my thumbnail and said, let me take a look, I would not have started to gain any sort of traction when it came to having people watch my videos. Because all it takes is a few to start, and once a few people start actually clicking on it and giving your videos a chance, before long, you're gonna have more people coming in. It all holds true, okay? So I'm gonna give you a prime example of what I mean by growth takes time. It took me the entire year to get my 1,000 subscribers. A few days, I think, if I'm not mistaken, to get my 4,000 watch time hours in that first year. The whole year, okay? And I know it's different things that I could have done, that I wish that I done, that I wasn't doing, but I didn't know any better. I was new to the game. But it took me all year to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. But once I got that, halfway through the year, once I was monetized, I started getting people coming in like they were back to back. And it didn't have anything to do with the fact that my videos were getting better. Video just all of a sudden from way back, nobody was watching that video. I think the video had 30 views, maybe 30 at the most. I'm pretty sure it was 30, 34 views. And out of the blue, all these messages started coming in from this one video. I had that video for months and months. But that growth took off, and it like tripled what it did that first year. And why do you think that happened? I think it happened because now people are seeing people watching the videos, and it makes them want to watch. Okay, so with that being said, let's just move on from that. And I know you guys are tired of hearing about this topic right here about consistency. I know you're tired of hearing about it, but I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna bring you nothing but truth. Y'all already know it. You know that's what's about to happen. Because over these years of me learning how to get this thing done, one thing I learned for sure is that if I would have been consistent in a different way than what I was when I first started my YouTube channel, I would have long been monetized. It wouldn't have taken me a year to be monetized. I thought I was strategic. Apparently I wasn't strategic enough. So I'm gonna share that with you guys, all right? Someone says be consistent, be consistent. If you don't post but one video Post one video a week as long as you stay consistent. Post that one video, pick a time of day, or pick a certain day that you're gonna post. Let your people know that's the day you're posting. People are gonna get familiar with the date and time that you're posting, and they're gonna always be looking for your videos on that day and that time. If you are a brand new YouTuber and no one knows your face, it's your job to make sure that they start to know your face. It's your job to make sure that when your face comes down the timeline, that either people are gonna be saying, "Oh, there he go, there she go, let me see what they posted," or, "Oh, here he come, here she come. How do I block him?" It's your job to make sure that you are visible to the good and the bad. So in order to do that, you're gonna have to post more than one time a week. Now, let me take that back. Because depending on what your niche is, if you have a particular niche, like some of these travel niches, some of these people that are doing, in these RV livings and all of that stuff, they probably getting monetized off of one video a week. Probably 6 months of one video a week. But can we live off of what other people are doing? No. And if they get monetized, are they going to pay your bill? No. So what you need to do is focus on yourself and focus on what you're trying to do. And if you pick a topic that you know is going to be slow boogie, you've already researched it, and it's something you really want to talk about though, but you can already tell it's going to be slow boogie, you need to be posting your videos more than one time a week, okay? I would suggest, and I'm not a pro, okay? So what I can tell you for sure is that if you post one time and you know your topic that people are not looking for that topic as much, you just see that there could be possibly an audience, something that you really want to talk about, I would suggest that you post at least 3 times a week. If it's something that you know you can talk about all the time, get those videos out here. Because if I would have done that, I would have long been monetized, okay? And my checks would be way much than they are, of course. And they help me pay some bills, of course they do, okay? They top off the rent, of course they do. They help me get some bills paid, most definitely. But I would be in a totally different situation right now financially as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, if I would have been posting consistently at least 2 to 3 videos every single week, non-stop. And one last thing, don't ever compare yourself to others. And I know we was talking about the money aspect of it at the beginning of the video, but this right here is something a little different. Don't come in and start a YouTube channel and be spending your time comparing yourself to other people. And how many subscribers they have, how many views their videos have. You choose a topic that you see several people are already talking about. You decide this is what you're going to be making videos about. And as soon as you start good and you done put all of your work, your heart, your sweat and tears, and you done learned to edit, and you got all of this stuff going on, and you post your video and you just know it's good. You looked at it, you know it's a wonderful video. And I'm pretty sure it will be. Don't come in looking at what somebody else is doing and your videos is right there and nobody's clicking them. Do not believe the hype. If you know what you're doing and you learn and improve and you know how to set up you a title for your video and you know how to make thumbnails and to be able to test different types of thumbnails or use no thumbnail at all according to some of the newer YouTubers today. If you know how to do these things and you know how to do SEO, if you don't and you need to be taught, there are programs out there for you. But don't sit back and look at what somebody else has got going on and just assume that because they got that going on and you don't, that your YouTube must suck, your channel sucks, and now I want to quit. No, We're in this for the long haul, okay? We're in this for the long haul. When we reach retirement, we want to be having passive income coming in the door. This is a marathon, all right? This ain't no sprint. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, when you get ready to start your YouTube channel, which I know in fact you will, do it for you. If you do it for you, nothing else will matter. You will stay consistent. Won't watch what nobody else is doing. It won't bother you what other people got versus what you got going on. And it will make your life a whole lot simpler and your YouTube journey a whole lot happier. enjoy the rest of it.